Hi guys, Darth Deuce is here with another Gunpla review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the HGUC Geara Zulu guards type. This is a really cool Neo Xeon mobile suit. These are the mobile suits that guard full frontals Sinanju. I haven't actually watched Unicorn yet as of recording this video. It's next on the list. I've finished pretty much everything else I was going to watch before watching Unicorn. So it's coming really soon. I'll be watching it really soon. But I really like this mobile suit. It's really cool. It has a lot of different elements I really like. It incorporates some elements of the old Zaku 2s, and it also takes a lot of inspiration from like German World War I and II military designs as well, which I think is really cool. Build-wise, it's a pretty solid build. Oh, it's a really solid build. Like, this kit is really solid. There's pretty much no parts are falling off it. You can pose it, fool around with it, and he's not going to come apart, which is really awesome. The build itself is relatively easy, and it's fun to do. Nothing too challenging with that, which is pretty good, and it holds up really well for being an older kit. I think this came out in like 2011 or 2010, I can't remember which, so it's pretty old now, and it's still really great. Probably one of my more favorite high grades for sure. I didn't do a whole lot to this. All I did was straight build it, panel line it, and apply the foil stickers. As you can see, he's got a lot of white trim. Those are all foil stickers. And they look pretty good, actually. If you take the time to make sure you apply them well, they look pretty good. But I'm sure people who are good at painting will definitely want to paint those details, and that is very easy, well, not easy to do potentially, but it's not going to be super hard to do because all this trimming and designs and everything that are in whites, they're all raised in relief from the mold, so you know where to paint. But I think the stickers still work really well. They look really good, and I like how they make the kit really pop outside of all this green, which he does have different shades of green. He does have this dark green, and he's got the lighter green, which is really cool. What also separates the guards type from the original Geara Zulu is different backpack. This one uses the Geara Doga backpack, which I really like. It's bulky, but not too bulky. He's got all these jets on there, which is really cool. Or thrusters. And instead of having the shield on the shoulder, you got these two spiked shoulder plates, I guess, which is really cool. Getting closer look here, I love the helmet. You do have the option to build either a normal grunt helmet or the fin helmet. I'm not actually sure if the guard types all have the fin or only commanders do, but I decided to do the fin for this build. I might get more of these. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, they got a foil sticker there, and you have these piping. And I really like the helmet. The head. It really looks like a World War II like gas mask, German soldier, which I think looks really cool. Pretty intimidating looking. If you lift up the head, you do have the switch under there, which does let you move the mono eye, so that's pretty cool as well. Again, you got these foil stickers, which I think are gonna look pretty good. More of those piping. On the front here, you have extra magazines for his beam rifle. They can't be they're not individual. They're in these threes, and you can take them off if you want. I just leave them on there because they look really cool. But I like that. That looks really cool. On the back here, you do have this piece here, which is for storing a bunch of the accessories. You can also take this off, and you can put in this little green piece instead. So if you didn't want to have this on, you don't have to. But I do, because it adds a little extra bulk in it. Lets you store a ton of the accessories. Legs here, you got these nice boosters on the sides, look really cool. Seam lining's not too bad or anything like that. My nub marks are a bit apparent there. I like how the pipes are on the legs here, that looks really cool. And you got the feet with the boosters on the feet. And overall, it's a really great looking mobile suit. It's bulky without being overly bulky. Decently sized, the proportions are really good, and overall looks great. In terms of articulation, pretty good articulation. You got a pretty good up looking for the head, which is really great. Down, not so much though. You do get some rotation. If you lift it up, you can rotate it further, so that's pretty good. The shoulder pads go up and down. You can move the arms up about this far. They move back just a little bit, and they move forward a decent amount, so that's cool. They also rotate. Rotation at the bicep. A single hinge at the elbow, which moves just to pretty much 90 degrees, and you do have ball hinges at the wrists. You got ball joint at the torso, which can go not really forward or back too much. It's just a little bit of movement. But you do get really nice rotation. The front skirt can go out like that. It doesn't split on the sides. It can only be one piece, so it's kind of ugly under there. These sides can also go out only this far though, so his outwards motion is a bit hindered, but it's not too bad. You move it up. Well, let's see. Move that up. You can kick it up really far if you want to. There is no bicep rotation, but you can pivot it a bit because of that ball joint there. You also got that shifting movement there, and you have a hole there for action bases. Double hinge at the knee, which moves just past 90 degrees. And you get movement forward and back. You can really shift it forward if you want. Rotate it, and pretty good pivot. So you can get some pretty good poses with this kit. I'm not going to put too much effort, but, you know, it doesn't take much effort to get a pretty good action pose out of this one. So that's really cool. Bring it back out. Here, I want to do a quick comparison with a couple kits before we move on to accessories. Just to see how he stacks up. So here, I'm going to compare him with a Iron Blood Orphans kit. Here's the Barbatos. You can see that the Geara Zulu is actually decently bigger than the Barbatos. Obviously, this is a slender mobile suit, so he's obviously going to be thicker. But he's also about half a head taller as well, so that's pretty cool. And just for fun, here he is next to a recently released kit, the high-grade Sinanju Stein from Narrative, which I have not watched yet. I'm probably going to wait till the English dub comes out. But they're there just in case you want to see how they look together. It looks pretty cool. I really like this Sinanju Stein. Definitely going to be posing the Geara Zulu with him. I also have the normal Sinanju high grade, but I have not built it yet, so I can't do that comparison. So accessory wise, first of all, he comes with some hand options. You get a left open hand for like supporting other weapons and whatnot in two-hand poses if you want. You also got obviously the two normal gripping hands that I have on him. You also get a right trigger hand. So you get a couple options there for your different hands. Next up, you do get the beam assault rifle or beam machine gun right here, which looks pretty cool. I really like how this looks. Definitely looks like a machine gun. I think it's based on a certain German weapon, I think. You do have the scope there with the foil sticker. And you do have this grenade launcher there, which you can actually detach if you want to. So that is pretty cool. I like the look of that, and it's pretty easy. You put that on, you just gotta pop that off. And then put the hand on, and there you go. You got the rifle, that looks pretty cool. Next up, you do get the Bazooka or RPG that the Geara Zulus come with. Very reminiscent of a real-life RPG. Again, foil sticker with a scope. No real color separation. You want those to look really good, you're going to have to paint it. But it still looks pretty good nonetheless. I think it looks good. You do have to put the trigger in. I'm not going to get him to hold it, but it is pretty easy to get him to hold it because it's not too big. And then on the back here, you do have a clip. So you can, let's see how I want to do this. Clip it on the back like so. So you have storage for that, and it looks pretty good as storage. So I really like that. That's pretty cool. Next up, you get a couple of grenades, which are very German inspired. They look like the broom handle or broomstick grenades, which are pretty cool. You get two of them, and you can put them in these hands, so you can hold them in these ones. And you, again, also get two spots. You have little tabs, and you got these little holes here, and you just line them up. And you can tab them in like so. And they store pretty securely onto the clips there. So that's really cool as well, that you get storage for those. You also get the beam Tomahawk, like so. Obviously it doesn't look like much. You do get the two beam effect parts. So you get the actual axe bit here. You can just pour it in like so. And then you get the top bit. And then there you have the beam Tomahawk. I'm actually not sure if I have that right. No. Yeah, there we go. So that's really cool. Again, hold there. You can also take the beam effects off, and you can store it right there if you want to. So that is really cool. I really do like this accessory. And lastly, you get the Geara Zulu guards type shield. It's pretty cool. You got a foil stick there. It looks nice. You got the clip here. You can either port it on this side or you can port it on the bottom. You can also pivot the top here. And to put it on, you can just clip it on the bottom of his arm. And it'll stay on. You know, if you're moving around, posing them, it'll probably fall off because it's not like a huge, really strong clip on. But once you got it on there, you got to display it, it'll stay on, no problem. So overall, this is a really great high-grade kit. If you're a Neo Zeon fan, you're a Unicorn, Gundam Unicorn fan, I'd highly recommend picking this one up and building it. It's a really, really solid kit. I'm really happy with it, and I definitely recommend it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next video.